A city in Germany, Dresden, has issued a warning to its citizens about the far right groups that are becoming highly active.
A major city in Germany has declared a Nazi emergency. Councilors in the eastern city of Dresden passed the resolution this week. This is a warning of a growing far-right movement.
Dresden is the place where this movement is known as Patriotic Europeans Against the Islamization of the West. It first emerged in 2013. Now, regular rallies are still held there. A far-right party known for stoking anti-immigrant sentiment also has a strong showing in this year's state election. Councilors say the move is symbolic with no legal consequences.
Okay, so the city council has become worried enough to tell the citizens that the far right people in their city is becoming so extreme that it's akin to Nazism, which more than likely there is a lot of them that are actually Nazis, neo-Nazi, white supremacists, white nationalists, ethno-statists, whatever you want to call them. They're there seeking to keep their nation pure white while removing anybody they consider to be inferior. It is from what I've noticed, that's become something that's going on around a lot of the Western nations, where radical far right people have become more open about seeking to rid the nations that they live in of anybody that they don't consider to be white or European. In the United States, we have various rallies, like in Charlottesville, the Unite the Right rally, where a Nazi killed a person. There's been a few others that I can't exactly remember at the moment, but there has been a good rise in the white supremacist Nazi-ish belief, and there's been a lot of people that are seeking to rid the nations of these people. They want to say they're just patriots looking for stronger borders, claiming that there's too many people in our nations already, so why do we need more people? Or some other BS like brown people are criminals, so we're just trying to protect our citizens from crime. There's a number of them that they don't want to outright say that they're looking for a genocide, because they want to fancy up their language and make it seem like they're just using their freedom of speech to say this. But in actuality, they're trying to call for people to rise up and forcibly remove people from the nation that they live in. And the fact that there's not a whole lot of laws to prevent this, there's a lot of people that don't consider it hate speech, but it is under incitement of violence, where these people they may not outright call for violence. Some do, some don't, but the words they use is there to convince people that either Muslims, black people, Mexicans, refugees from wherever are these inherently bad people, and that the West is going to fall if these people are allowed to live where they desire to live. These people, in my opinion, should be removed from society due to the fact they are calling for violence towards innocent people. I had recently read about the Atomwaffen, a group of Nazis in Washington, D.C., United States, where they are calling for, violence towards people. They have 5 kills under their belt, and their leader had just recently gotten their guns taken away, planning on doing some kind of murder, had a bunch of military weapons. I know there's a number of people that want to act like, due to the fact that there's not a large number of Nazis that are outspoken, that it's not a problem. But if you just look around the quote unquote white nations, you will see that there is a rise in a far right supremacist group looking to make their nation white again. You have various. I know in the United States there are various people in government office, or they're cops, and they hold these kind of beliefs, and the further they're allowed to obtain power, the closer we're going to get to another Nazi Germany style situation where we have a massive genocide based on ethnicity and skin tone. In my opinion, it's long overdue for these types of people to be put in jail for incitement of violence or the call for genocide, because that is not freedom of speech. No one has the freedom of speech to call for any kind of genocide.